This beautiful moment right now. It's been raining for about 3 or 4 days, and there's finally a break in it. And it's early morning and nobody's around. Everything's quiet and peaceful. You hear the birds singing and the water's flowing gently. Just had the first 2 ducks fly by. So it's a sign of early spring for me. Whatever we get now for winter won't last long. Just a peacefulness. Mornings like this and the water is reflecting everything, even though the sky is gray. You can hear all signs and sounds of songbirds waking up. When nothing breaks the peacefulness but a drop of rain that sounds like a thunder. These would be the moments of nature's little surprises. Just beautiful, clean, pristine snow. And close your eyes and feel the warmth of the sun and almost fall asleep in the peacefulness. Now, here is an extremely fresh track done this morning. You can see where he's dragging his claws when he lifts through the snow. You can see my resident rabbit was here at the base shelter, making all these trails around. So while I'm here, I think I'm going to drop down a few green limbs from the sides of the trail for that little rabbit. So there's a few limbs for the little fella. You hear a beautiful bird, but I don't spot him. It's beautiful how such a small shrub can produce such a beautiful flowering bud. A tree to be loved by the birds and the squirrels, but especially the redpoll. Even a drop of water on a tree sparkles like a diamond on a sunny day. My dog is way over there. Let's see how smart she is. She's going to wait and think I'm taking a shortcut, or she's going to follow me. And there she goes. How does she know that? Because I don't always take the same trail. But there goes my little girl in the hood. Hey, girl. Oh, she's got a one-track mind. Gosh, I love my dog. Hey, old faithful, what's up? The long cut, and I took the shortcut. Got ourselves a new rabbit trail overnight. In this area, you can tell that it just went through. It is one gorgeous morning. You can also see that the squirrels are having a happy time. And just look at the rabbit frenzy here. It's trailing up a storm, he was. As you can see, our winters are quite hard on the trees. You'll never run out of shortage of firewood. You can also see this rabbit definitely favors this trail. A lot of trees that are older and birch with no tops, still some green into them. So I think they would be a good choice with the green still in to make some carving out of without ruining a new tree. When it gets this time of year, it gives you a great perspective on how deep the snow is when it starts to make circles and wells around the base of the little trees. Beautiful morning here on the ridge. Sun beaming down through the trees. Gorgeous. See, it's totally rotten inside. So we're going to take a few pieces of dry parts off of that. Got a nice little fire going. So we got a good bed of coals going. Get that pan heated up and we're going to put in some bacon. And we also got our eggs in there. I like my bacon crisp. And I know my dog's going to want some of this. Some time for the eggs. So we're going to boil up some water for tea quickly when this is going on. My dog's not too far away and she gets a little treat too. Good girl? Eagle time. Another drop off on the ridge. Good girl. Good girl. Waiting. Good girl. I somehow doubt that the camera will pick them up. But all along is what I call snow fleas. All those tiny little spots. All along my trail. They're everywhere. Yeah, we're happen to go out in the snow sometime. You'll notice them. You can really notice there's a big clump of them here. There's lots down by that leaf. I'll have to take some pictures. You can see the skies are changing and getting gray. So it does look like we'll get that rain and freezing rain. Out for a little hike. And this looks like a good place to set up some seating to have our little Valentine's Day lunch. You can hear snow dropping, but you can also hear animals walking. We had a lot of rain, and you're sinking in the snow. That's a great thing about packing your trails in when you see a nice little spot, having it pre-packed before rain that you can walk on. So now I've got a nice little sitting area here where I can enjoy my lunch and listen to the birds sing. I am not a perfect environmentalist. I give and take from the land, live sustainably, and treat the areas that I visit with respect, especially in parks and recreation areas. And although often I roam in free and leased property of the forest, I also give it the same consideration. So please check the laws that are appropriate for your zone. Every place has different regulations. But this is how I treat my environment. Here's where I have my lunch, and here's how I leave it.